Hey, we're back for some more Golden Idol. Why does this say not load? Hello? Yes, there we go. Check if everything's alright here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, continue. Oh, I have to update my stream info just real quick. Today's day 3 of this game, and big ending today? Question mark? There we go. Alright, so first stream we solved the chapter number 1. We saw how these guys found the idol in an island. This guy from the Colbert family, Cloudbert family, something like that, killed this guy and kept the idol for himself. Then his descendant started experimenting with the idol, but he died hunting. He left the idol to a guy in a cult, apparently, instead of anyone in his family. The guy using the idol set this guy on fire. Then here, a family member from this guy that left the idol to the guy in the cult took the idol back. He sent this guy to steal the idol back for him. Then in his house we had a chapter a level where somebody from the cult tried to kill him, but they killed like his sister or his sister-in-law, I think. And then some thieves, shit, I just entered this level, my bad. Some thieves from the cult got the idol back. No, they tried to steal the idol, but they couldn't. The guy from the family, Edmund Cloudbert, kept the idol for himself. Apparently, with the idol, he figured out how to make himself younger, and then infiltrated the cult himself. And then he managed to perform a miracle, so he was like crowned the leader of the cult. And on the last level we did, I guess this guy was running up in the elections. It was like a new party running up for the elections, and he won, but the other two parties were going to like make a coalition to govern. And so some guys from the cult made it so it seemed like the leader from one of the parties killed the other one to create a conflict between the two parties, so they get to be in the government, I guess. And now we're going for chapter 4, which I imagine is the last chapter, since these had like these 3 levels, and this one only has 2, and this one takes up a bigger space. So I imagine these are the last 2 levels. And so this chapter is chapter 4. It's called The New Order, and this level is the Triumph of the Order. Right. Because the guy that's in the order got elected, so the order now have a lot of political power, I guess, is what's going on. Okay. Let me turn up my volume a bit. I'll try to increase. Okay, I'll do this. Maybe do this and increase music volume here. There. Okay, so this guy is dying apparently. Huh. The man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. It seems like one of the cultists, but way older. I don't remember his name. He has a note on him. Prince of Dusk. Like anything, I am dark and full of terror. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Let me turn on the light. There we go. Okay, some sort of riddle here. The Prince of Dusk. Dark. Is he like black? I mean, this guy is some dark toned skin, I guess. He has like a tan or something. And full of terror. I do not fear love. Look at my face. Is it a person or... I don't know. Well, this guy is being taken away. Apparently, it says it's not breathing, right? No apparent wounds. Oh, it looks really old. Maybe... So the idol can take stuff and give stuff. So I think the guy made himself younger by giving life to himself, but he needed to take life from something to do that. And maybe what's happening here is that they took life from him with the idol. I don't see the idol anywhere here right away. Not here. Oh, this guy is here with the idol. So the idol is red. The idol, the gem on the idol has two possible colors, red and blue. And I think when it's red, it's ready to add something, like for example to give life. And when it's cold, it's ready to take life. So if it's red right now, it's because the spell to take was already done. So it supports the theory that it was used to take life, and now it is red, so it's ready to give life if you wanted to. For our maxims of virtue. Four maxims of virtue. Oh my god, I can't read. 4 maxims of virtue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's got to do with what we have to fill in here. Okay. But let's go back downstairs. Where we go? This door? No. Stairs over here. Okay. I don't know what this means. Oh, this is all of the virtues combined together in this image. A heart, an eye, the wings, and the sun. This guy is the lawyer. We don't need to discover identities of people in this level, but this guy's the baker, the lawyer, I think. He's also in the cult. He doesn't have a ring here. Usually cult members have a ring with a ruby. There is none here, but we'll see. Oh my god, would I have water? Sorry, I'm sorry. I need water. 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 Because I can't speak for like... I imagine we still have like 2 hours into this game, because it's 2 levels. I think I'm taking a long time, but whatever. And yeah, I can't talk for like 2 hours without drinking any water. It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. The first virtue is happiness, but we don't have the word to put it here yet, and I'm going to forget it, but we'll see. So Nicholas, I think this guy is Nicholas Baker. Yeah, that's his name. So this is a letter for him from his beloved brother. Could be his actual brother or brother from the order or the cult or whatever it is. I will wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. Wait, what? I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. I don't get this sentence. Am I reading it wrong? I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a fourth virtue breach. So fourth virtue, something to do with like sharing, compassion, something, I don't know. That was this, right? And here we have a book about the order or the four virtues. It has a seal and it has his name. Oh yeah, Nicholas Maker. I said Baker or something, right? It's Maker, his name. Birth year 57. Occupation, record keeper of the Order Party. Order Party. So the Order as a party now. Yeah, they won the elections, I guess. History of infraction and obedience. Labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. It's an infraction. Another infraction. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Oh man. And obedience. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party. Plus 10 merit. Total merit 4. If we assume these are the only entries, then each infraction takes 3 points? Unless you start with some points. Okay, we have to... Oh my god, we have to collect so many words. Nicholas, he has like an armband. This guy has the same arm. They all have the same armband apparently. This guy doesn't. This guy doesn't. It's probably from the Order, right? It has like... Oh yeah. White, red, gold and black. White, red, gold and black, yeah. Okay, so remember the third virtue. The third virtue is a donkey dressed like a fancy lady. Remember the second virtue, like to not be lazy, right? Or something. A lazy pig. Don't be a lazy pig is the second virtue. Second. Okay. So this guy mentions the first and the first here, and we see the fourth mentioned here somewhere. No? Where do we? I think we saw something about the fourth. Oh, here. Fourth virtue breach. So we have clues about first, fourth here, and here, second and third. This guy. I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now the poor souls experience God's wrath. What are you saying? What is this dialogue? Should I have... Let's go from here. Such a relief that they dedicated no push. They dedicated... Oh my god, my brain. Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion changes. I hope the process is not painful. The tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust, and what do they even know about true art? Okay. And we have this. Weekly Order Party of People's Tribunal number 42. 96. 96? This is way later than the other levels, I think. I think the last level was 91 or something. 92 max. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. 12. Tribunal is open. 12:15. Each culprit's charges are evaluated and merit changes are calculated. Let me put the words over here so you can see them, because they are starting to go behind my cam. So 12:15, I was saying each culprit's charges are evaluated and merit changes are calculated. Oh, they go for like the infractions and the merit things, right? 15:10. First culprit's merit extraction starts. 20. Second culprit 35. Third culprit. 10 minutes here and 15 minutes here. And this one, we will understand which one of the culprits is, right? Based on which time it is, which we don't know yet. This guy is David Goran, the guy that is like a servant of Edmund, who now goes by, I don't know which name he goes by now, but he's a warrior assassin. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. Huh, he lost a lot of merit by some infractions, huh? He has this small ticket, francs, an Albion franc banknote. Like a bill? Like money? An Albion franc banknote. Or is just something that the bank franc? That's like currency, no? And he also has like his little file. David Goran. Oh, David Goran got into the order now. No, wait. Enforcer of the order party. Maybe he's not in the order, he's just in the party? I don't know how this works. He's born in 52. So is he much younger than Maker? No, he's much older. He's much older. He's 5 years older than Maker. And we're in 95, so how old are they? 52 to 95, 43? He's 43? And the other guy is, wait, no way. This guy's 43? Is my math off? 50 plus 40, 90. 2 plus 3, 95. Is 43? Then Maker would only be 38? What? This guy is not 38. Whatever. So David Goran, history of infraction and obedience. 1 infraction. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Man, I love these. 2nd infraction. Denied the existence of the secret compartment. And an obedience. Loyal service in low ranking position to the order party. Plus 10 merit. Wait, this guy is 8. Oh, it varies. They have the same obedience, which is loyal service in low ranking position, but they have different infractions. These infractions only took apparently 1 point each, and in Maker they took 3 points each. Okay, I think we've seen everything here. We have 23 out of 46 like words or phrases. Here above we have the doctor, JT, James, is his name James Turner? I don't know. That is music to my ears. Alistair, which is this guy, which is like general guy. But do control your emotions. We, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue, which we don't know what it is yet. All of the words in here, like we don't have identity, so there's no names, and apparently there's no blue words, which is like actions. We have one name here, and we have numbers, and the other things are like objects and like nouns, like common nouns, right? It does not violate the first virtue. He has a bunch of Albion franc banknotes. He has his own like document from the order. James Turner, there we go. 43. This guy's older, right? This guy is 50. Wait. No, 49. 48? 48? No, not 48. 48? 48. This guy's 48 years old. Occupation, arbiter, right? History infraction. Let's go for this. He has plus 12. He has 20 merit on this service in a high ranking position. He's 20 merit, and he lost 6 from these 2 infractions. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. That bottle was for everyone. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Huh. And he has a letter. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that, during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistant Toby. So untidiness violates one of the virtues. This will, so it's like it's going to fill one of these slots. And we have Alistar. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the 4th virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets. Keep secrets. 4th virtue is about not having secrets. Oh, it's about not lying, right? The guy said, the guy below, Maker, he said he didn't have any money. He was lying. That's a virtue of the 4th, or lying, having secrets, whatever. Lord Alistair Cooch, birth year 45, arbiter, 20 points from a high ranking position, and he lost 9 points. Slapped a sergeant in anger. Listen to marching music in his manner. Okay. He also has a letter. He has Franks, right? Bunch of Albion. Yeah. Dear Arbiter Cooch, which is him, Alistair Cooch. I am writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. Our regiment's colonel, not officer's wife. Okay. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the 1st virtue. 1st virtue is not about being happy then. I thought it was like, if it was not, I would feel very happy. Oh, it is a thing of beauty to see the order prevail. But it's against the 1st virtue to feel very happy. But it's also against the 1st virtue to screw another officer's wife? And we have here, ooh, what is this? Walter Keane. I think this guy right here is Walter Keane. Which is the guy that tried to steal the idol from Edmund, which now is this guy rejuvenated, I think. But then he, assuming a new identity, convinced him to get him into the order, and now he died. Unlucky. Let's look at him first. Walter Keane. Oh yeah, Walter Keane loved fashionable hats. Like in almost every level he was in, he had one of these with different hats on them mostly. I think most of the time. He really likes hats. Culprit. Walter Keane. Oh. Is he the one who goes in here? Oh, we have this now here. Dragon Queen. Walter Keane. Oh. Charges. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus Lazarus was like, oh, Lazarus is this guy. This guy's Lazarus. I thought he was the leader, but apparently not. Does he have a ponytail? He look. So claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the Party of Order. Okay, then we have Fangor Queen. Ooh la la! Mr. Fangor Quinn, 1760 charges, claimed he had no wife. What? What? He was embarrassed of his wife? What's going on? You can't have a wife? I don't get it. Has a painting depicting a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. What? You can't do anything. Was observed spending a night in with the neighbor's wife. Okay. Lothar Richards. The Richards have appeared at some point already. Oh, Gideon Bell. Gideon Bell was the young guy with the blue hair on the last level. Yeah, culprit, Gideon Bell. Let's do it like this. Walter Keane, Fangor Queen, Gideon Bell. He's born in 76, he's way younger. Charges, wears an outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning. Stop crying, you can't cry. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin in Slovene. Okay. There you go, Gideon. Then we have Horus Web. Charges. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. Expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party. 200 merit. Alright. Right, and I have these two left. Lothar Richards and Josh Bailey. Lothar Richards. From 35, is really old. Really old? Kinda old. We're 95, so that's 60 years old. Kinda old. Held a dinner party a few years ago. What? Where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. What? Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. 15 merit only. Only 15 merit for betraying your daughter. Josh Bailey. Culprit, Mr. Josh Bailey. Okay, stay over there. From 55, left his work at Tannery early. Tannery, what is Tannery? Yeah, it's like to work with skins, leather and stuff. Animal skins. It's leather working. It's described as a place where animal hides are tanned. Tanned. The workshop of a tanner. So also drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. Man, my arms are killing me. I went to the gym yesterday. My biceps can't stretch my arms all the way. Gin at the Scrawny Cat. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. Lol. Not only is he guilty, he says he's not guilty. He's doubly guilty. We have 40 out of 46 already, so here are the final 6. Let's see, we have this guy. I don't remember how I said he was called. He was somewhere. His name was in here. Oh, in Keen's thing. Lazarus. I think he's Lazarus. Not sure though. Silence! You will perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. And we have 3 kids. Oh my god, what is this? In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. London Gazetteer, 95. Yeah, we're in 95. Since 92, see? The election was in 92. When it gained a majority in parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months the party and his supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Is one of the virtue of moderation is one of the virtues, but which one? The first one would make sense, right? Not be happy, because you wouldn't be moderation. To be too happy, and screwing someone else's wife is not moderation. You should screw only one wife, yours, I guess. Oh, and we have to put in the points here. What is this dark one? Oh, plus X or minus X. Okay. And we're only in double digits over here. Okay. Next kid. Hey, this is a big one. I am honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Sloth is one of the things that goes against the virtues. At work, sloth. It's probably at work, right? Oh, excessive. Moderation. Excessive. Some stuff at work. Sloth at work, right? I imagine. And truth has got to be one of the virtues. Oh, truth. Truth is one of the virtues, and if you lie, you break the 4th truth, the 4th virtue. All secrets. Lies. Okay, I think this is it. And excessive beauty? Is it possible that you may not be too beautiful, or vulgar beauty? Excessive music could make sense, but we'll go back to this. Cut a sloth. There are worse jobs than this one, and thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring though. Too bad literature is forbidden. Literature. Oh my god, I don't have space for all. Literature is forbidden. Why is... yeah. A guy had a book, it was an infraction, and another guy had a lot of books. It was also an infraction. But... goes against which virtue? Tobacco. A handful... wait, a half-full pouch of tobacco. There's a safe here? This clue has been added to your thinking panel. Oh. Punishment. Oh. This one has a set... it takes you a certain amount of merit. This... okay. Okay. There's one that takes... there was one where he lost 9, right? Oh, right. One takes 4 and the other takes 5. Yeah, it's... I think it's 1, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Something like that? Or it could be... instead of 4, 5, it could be 2, 7 or 3, 6. Yeah. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit. And we have this little tablet here. And remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue reached. Oh. But there's one for each virtue. But it mentions the second virtue here. The second virtue is... What didn't I see here? Oh, there we go. He is taking... I think this... no, this is to add... wait, it's blue here. Oh no. Inconsistence! It's blue here. Here it's red. So, I think it's supposed to always be blue. Because this is the symbol to add. The symbol to take is this with the little dot over here. So this is the symbol to add stuff. And you add stuff after you wait. What? I don't know. We'll see. We have the idol here. And so from here we can understand better which virtues are which. So this is the first virtue, brandy, a bottle with brown liquid labeled brandy, and one with opium, a bottle with some substance labeled opium. So this goes against the first virtue. Scroll, invoice, February 1595, Black Brook Farm, 3, what is this, pounds of butter, 25 pence. Delivery 6 pence, total cost 29 pence. The math is wrong. The math is wrong. It's a mistake. Did I have mistakes or something like that? Frank, like diligence, bonds, lust, emotions, untidiness, art, souls, fashion, mistakes. It's a mistake, right? It's not added properly. This is 31. Add it up. Do we have a violin? Gideon's picture. A portrait of Gideon Bell painted by Jasmine Nightwings in 94. And another picture here. So you can't have pictures, that's against the third virtue, vulgar arts. Vulgar music. Art, music, and something else? Aren't these both art? Lust because you have your own picture? No. Beauty? Is it good looking? Bones, lust, emotions, untidiness, art, souls, fashion, mistakes, secrets, literature. Literature. It's not literature. It's sloth, moderation, truth, ears, indulgence, idle. Let's see. The fourth one. Books. A book titled Stories. A book titled Autumn Tales. And we have all of the keywords now. Okay. Slowly, I think we can figure this out. It's not looking too easy. Man, you have to go really back and forth here a lot to understand everything. It's gonna be pretty... It's gonna be some hard work. Music to my ears. Control your emotions. Arbiters of order must not violate the first virtue. If you don't control your emotions, there's no moderation in your emotions, right? Excessive emotions, right? This guy says, Maker, against the first virtue, very happy. You can only feel like slightly happy, otherwise it's not moderation, right? And he has a note here about the fourth virtue. We know that. It's truth. Is there some... There's gotta be something else in here that's related to truth. Secrets, lies... Fashion, mistakes, secrets, ears, truth, moderation, sloth, literature, indulgence. Literature. It is literature here, but I don't understand. Isn't it literature, or is it here? Huh. I'm not sure. So there's in the guys that are being punished, there's stuff about there's stuff about books somewhere in here. Who's the one that had books? At least one had books, I think. Possessed 15 books, but it doesn't say it. But we have to figure it out. Wait, no, we can't figure it out how much he got in the merits, right? We can only understand how much something that is a demerit, how much something takes from your merits by their like member books, passport looking things. So this is 10, and we have to fill this in first completely, I think, so we can truly understand what is adding points and what is taking points. I mean, it's easier to do it that way, I imagine. So the second and the third virtue, I don't know if this is enough, but so the second virtue is not beauty, is not merit. No. Merit is probably to fill out these things or something, I don't know. Music, bones, lust, emotions, souls, art, and tidiness. Oh, at work and tidiness? Probably? Fashion. Vulgar fashion? Ears, truth, moderation, sloth, indulgence. Oh, indulgence is for sure in moderation. Against moderation, right? Literature is... Man, if you have books, you go in this, but books are lies? But I'm sure I've seen it else. No, wait. I'm sure I've seen it elsewhere about the books being against the fourth one. Oh, look at this. Has a secret compartment. And denied the existence of a secret compartment. That's having a secret and then lying. And it only took 2 points. Because these are the same type and this is the merit you won. This guy lost 6, so the combination of these two is 6. Label the protocol as being on Thursday. So this is a mistake. He did a mistake at work. Took a double length lunch break in office. That's indulgence? So this plus this is 6. We don't get much from that yet. These don't have their books on them, do they? Drank a bottle of brandy at picnic. Brandy is the first one. Is that in here? It's not in here specifically, but that's the first one. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose in his study, which I think it's this one because that's what they're putting in here. You cannot have books for some reason. It goes against truth, because I guess the order's truth is the only truth. Anything else that is written is a lie. I have music too high, don't I? God damn it. I'll load it in game, I guess. That's 46 minutes of music being too high, but whatever. Ryan, what are you saying? Too bad literature is forbidden. Literature. But it's forbidden in here, right? Yeah, it is in here. I don't understand why. I guess it's what I was saying. So you have a book that's -1 and you got -8. So the drinking is -7? -7 for drinking? -7? Jesus. You got -6, so none of this. So take double. You know, this still has to do with work. It's sloth. This one is 3 because it's true. It's 2. Oh my god, I can't type 3 in there. I have to drag 3 over there because this is in work. Like labeling protocol is in his work and breaking the office. It's at his work. So he did sloth and a mistake, and they're both 3. That's 6. He lost 6 points here. You have seen that you lost, yeah? And this guy lost, let's double check this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's the first one, this one. And this is the fourth one. Fourth is 1, and the first one's gotta be 7. And from yours, we fill in the last one. Slap the sergeant in anger. Listen to marching music in his manner. He lost 8. Wait, he lost 9. This is music is 7 points. So that means he lost 2 from this thing. And wait. Slap the sergeant in anger. Art, music? Anger is emotion. No, anger is emotion. Should be the first one. This one is 1. I'm sure of it. Is my math whack? 8. This is 1. No. This is 1. This is 1. I think this is literature. Can we fill in the rest? So we haven't used this. Fashion. Let's look at the trash again. Trash, or whatever this is called. Evidence according to the second. Remember the second virtue. Diligence, right? Makes sense, no? Diligence. What is diligence? Diligence. Diligence. Careful and persistent work or effort. It's diligence. Lust makes sense over here, no? And I think fashion is the one here. Wait, or is it? Third. I think it's probably fashion. Art, music, fashion. Unless it's beauty for some reason, you know? Third virtue is beauty. Beauty is the virtue. Let's go. I just used a ton of stuff. Okay. Okay, so these words are to fill in this, I guess, if needed. We have a ton of names and we only need one. We have 2, 4, 6 guys. Okay, but okay, let's see if now that we have this, we can understand these better. Art, music, fashion. Art. Music. He lost 9, right? 9. He lost 9. And he lost X from this. We don't know how much. And slept in anger. This is 7. So this is 2, right? 7 plus 2. Yeah, this is 2. What was I confused? It's obvious. I'm genius. And I've only spent like almost an hour on this. 15 minutes. Okay. Now we go to the what are they called? The culprits or whatever. Lie, art. So 1, 2, 3. Emotion. Lust. 17. Received minus 17. Walter Keane. Why are they like paired 2 and 2 together? Aren't they like trialed individually, or is it like you are worse, you die, he lives? Flirted. That's 7, right? Like lust, some maybe. So 7. Ridiculous fashion, vulgar fashion 2. So 9. Claimed he had not betrayed. That's a lie. It's not too much. So 7, 9, 10. Minus 10. But I guess he didn't have a lot previously. Really? I try to fix this one, or do I'll do the other ones. We'll go back to this. Held a dinner party. Large amounts of wine. So that's the first one, right? 7. Got angry. That's another 7. That's 14. And he did plus 15. So that's minus 2, right? Oh, 2. Josh. Oh, I guess this is to make it easier for you to figure them out. If they were all together, like you couldn't solve them like 2 at a time, right? I guess just to make it easier. Left his work, so that's the second one, right? It's minus 3. Drank in excess, that's indulgence, right? That's 10. Drinking again, 17. That's the first one again. Lust, right? So it's 17 and 7, 24, lie, 25, minus 25. Poof! Super wrong on this one, what the hell? Maybe I'm not identifying this properly? Like, is flirting and approaching married woman and whatnot not considered like lust or emotion? Which one am I going for? Oris. Oh, 200 plus 200. 60 instances of non-work? Does this count as like this times 60? That would be math 180 less minus 180 minus 1 minus what 181 15 books. Does that count as minus 15? So 196 plus 200, 196, that's plus 4? But I'm probably doing this wrong because these are all wrong. Or just math is off, I don't know. Outrageous hairstyle, that's 2, right? 10 times during questioning. Oh, excessive emotion. Jesus! That's 70. I think. Let's say it only counts as 1. Oh, wait. Breaking down in tears 1 time is already excessive emotion, no? Or only 10 times is excessive emotion. So let's say it's 70. So 72. But these say that it's several instances. I think this has to be counted as 15 books. Does it count as 15? And on the books I counted it as 15, so let's do the same here. Let's say this is 70, 72, 5, 15, 72, 15, 89, right? No, 72, 15, 87. Rejected request. Rejected request for information? Oh, that's secret. That's a secret. What was I saying? Jesus. 72, 5, 15, 72, 15, 82, 87, 87, 88, minus 88. Let's fucking go, maths! Yeah! Okay, so I'm not completely wrong on everything. That motivates me a bit to get the other ones right. Because I was like, after the second block, I was getting kind of desperate. Because like, it's just like, okay, I got like one number wrong or something, right? Over here, it's like more than 2 slots wrong. Jesus. My arms! Oh! Trying to stretch them, but okay. Let's go for this one then, which is the one that's closer to being correct. I think I'm only gonna do this one level today because of my arms. So it's not the finale today, probably. Finale? The ending. Just give me a second here. No, whatever. Oh man, I don't want to leave this here. Like, because I have no viewers, I get like, I got this yesterday and today I got it again. Like, a message to get to like to go to somewhere to buy viewers, and it looks bad on my chat. How do you remove this? Like, I removed like the filter that doesn't let first time shatters chat, but then this happens, I guess. How do you do this? I don't know. Well, whatever. Oh, I can ban this guy. How do you ban this guy? Go to users on the chat, right? No. Manage suspicious user. Monitor. Restrict. Restricted as a suspicious user. Did that work? No. I don't know how you delete a message in chat. Oh, here. Screw this. Well, Finger Queen. Lie, -1. A painting, -1. Oh, wait. No. Painting, depicting an naked person. That's art, vulgar art. That's 2. That's 3. Anger is 7. That's 10. Speaking angry, that's another 7. 17, -17. I think this is right. Walter Keane. Why is Walter Keane wrong then? Flirted 3 times. That's 21. 21. Vulgar fashion times 5, it's 10. 31. And 1 for the lie. 32. -32. Because I was only counting this as 1. And this is 1 as well. But it's not. So 32 minus 30. 2. And I guess that was my mistake over here as well. Multiple events of the same thing count as a few years ago, where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Is it 2 things? Is it both the party and the wine? Reveal the whereabouts of his hiding. This 15 merit. Got angry. Getting angry is 7. Having a dinner party is indulgence. And the wine, maybe indulgence as well or lust? No, indulgence as well. So let's say that's -21. Maybe. I imagine -21. Seven, 7, 7. And here we have work 3. Indulgence 7, that's 10. Indulgence again 17. And lust 17, 7, 24. +4. Right, it's +3 because I was counting only this as 1 and it's 4. was counting as 1 demerit, but it's this 4 times. So it's 28. And now I have this one wrong. The Lothar Richards. So it's 15. Oh, wait, did I add the 15? Lothar Richards is 21 minus 15. Right? 777 minus 15. Which is 21 minus 15 is 6. I was going to try out with some numbers to see what part of it do I have wrong, but let's try to get it. Because it changed when I changed this to 0, right? And I was thinking like, okay, it's single digits, you know, less than 10, but let's not fill these in at random to see what's going on. Held a dinner party a few years ago. Let's say this is 7-7, that's 14. That would be +1, right? Yeah. I only counted as 1 this. Questionable, but okay. So we have everything right, so we can figure out what's going on. So this guy is minus 80? Minus 88. But look at this. This guy doesn't say anything specific. This guy says he's expelled. This guy... None of the others were expelled. So I assume he already had very low merit for him to be expelled just for losing this amount of merit, right? So certain amount of something years. Oh, it's 92 to 95, right? We're in 95. The election was in 92, so 3 years have passed since the Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, somebody is judged to have the largest deduction of all tribunal history. The largest merit deduction? To execute his punishment, something was used on him and he lost and died. What? The largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. This has got to be the largest merit deduction. Why did he get the largest merit deduction again? Gideon. Because he cried a lot? He skipped work 5 times? I guess crying a lot is really bad. He was the worst offender of all time. What did he do? And he cried a lot. So, but this is not Gideon Bell. Oh, we haven't figured this one out yet. Yeah, this one I didn't understand at all. I didn't understand this, and there are some other letters that are not specifically about understanding these mechanics, right? And tidiness, no, that's about this specific puzzle. And life potential, implore you. Yeah, that's about virtues as well. Yeah, so this is all about virtues. But this one specifically is not about the virtues. It's first to figure out who this is. But from his face, I would say he is Walter Keane. But the one who has the largest demerit is Gideon Bell. Is judged to have the largest demerit deduction in all tribunal history. I mean, if it's the largest demerit deduction in all tribunal history... Oh! Walter Keane was expelled because he had a big deduction, but this is as an even larger deduction, so he was killed and he died. So Walter Keane was expelled, but this guy is worse than expelled. Jesus. So Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest demerit deduction in all tribunal history. We can confirm it from this note, I imagine. Prince of Dusk. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. I do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. There's nothing about like poetry or something here. Maybe in the books, stories, autumn tales. It doesn't say, there's a picture of him in the trash, but it doesn't say anything here about a picture of him. Did he just turn in his picture and that doesn't count? He's like forgiven for that? To willingly give his picture? Outrageous hairstyle. Rejected the High Arbiter's request to share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin in Slovane. I imagine this is relevant for the next level. There must be something there they want. For him to take such a big part in this level, Gideon Bell. They introduced him last level out of nowhere, so I imagine he's important for the rest of the story. I mean, I would say idol is used on him. It's like, he's good his punishment. The idol, right? Would be how it is phrased, right? And he lost bones and died? How many bones? I mean, how many whatever? I have no clue on this. He lost ears? He lost ears. I don't know what these mean. Oh, I thought that the spell was to take life and give life, but maybe it is to take time and give time. Like you take time from someone, they get old. You give them time, they get younger. And ears were taken from him. But how many ears were taken from him? How can we know that? Ears taken from him. This is set to give. Silence. You'll perform your function. I would prefer storing no more than this. These guys are really young. They're kids, right? And they look like kids. Maybe they're storing ears, right? That's why they're really young. If you give them ears, they get younger. Because they have more ears. I mean... Or is it the other way around? Oh, it could be both ways, right? It could either be you take ears from one and they have less ears, right? Let's say I'm 30. You take 5 years from me, I'm 25. Or you take 5 years from me, I have 5 less years to live. And then I have 45, let's say. But I imagine this is the first one. It's the less convoluted one. So he here is set to give ears. I mean, giving bones or giving souls? It's kind of weird, right? I think it's ears. Ears are taken from them. But how do we know how many ears are being taken from him? Gideon Bell was born in 75. And we don't know anything else apart from that. What? I have no clue what this note is about. Prince of Dusk. Prince of Dusk. Like, I already use ears here. So I would imagine this could be something else, but I really feel like it's ears. I really feel like the idol is adding and taking ears. And he lost. No, he's lost. He died because he lost ears. Let's say. Wait, he lost ears? He lost bones? Does he look like he doesn't have bones? No. No apparent wounds. Losing a number of souls doesn't make sense, right? So this is out of the question. Losing francs is ridiculous, right? You don't die from losing francs. He lost bones? He's taking bones? They are not storing bones, are they? Like, how do we know the amount? This kid says... Did he write him in here somewhere? No. I'm honored to help the party up the 4 virtues. Upkeep the virtues. Worst jobs. And thank God tobacco is not considered. So this guy smokes, right? We can assume that he's... I mean, not a kid, right? I mean... So he's storing ears in them, right? But how many? How do we know that? I have no idea. It's this that it's the only thing I have wrong is this. I don't know how we know how many years he lost. Unless this is actually 0-0 here, but I don't think so. I think everything else is right. I don't know how we know how many years he has lost. But oh, this is the crown of the Order King sort of thing. Griffin Reborn is what they call him. How many did he lose? Is it like read the first word or something? Prince like end of night full dusk eye of no. Did he lose 88 years because he lost 88 demerit? Doesn't make much sense, but it is. I mean, I don't know if there's a... Man. I don't like this puzzle because I solved it, but I didn't really understand it very well. But I guess we'll understand it looking at this. So the scroll has been fulfilled, knowing its success. The ordered party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Erst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. I guess you could infer that, okay, Gideon was born in 75, we are in 95, so he had 20 years. For him to die, he would have to have like maybe 100 years or more, and 20 plus 88 is over about that, so I guess you could infer from that. But I still have no clue what the note is about. I mean, the note is not for you to understand that this is Gideon, is it? Because I mean, I understood this was Gideon because of this, right? Because this panel here told me that the one who was killed was the one that had the biggest demerit, so I understood that Gideon was that guy from this, but maybe you can understand that this guy is Gideon from this. Prince of Dusk. Prince of Dusk. Prince of Dusk. Prince of Dusk. There are more mentions of him somewhere, right? Six culprits, right? Each culprit charges are evaluated and merit charges are calculated. So we only know the time of the first, second, and third culprit. But they all went by, right? Which one is he? Is he the sixth? What time was it then? Is it relevant? I'm just bothered because I have no idea what this is for. Prince of Dusk. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Now I know his name. Look for his face? Look for his face? Oh, this picture is like kind of dark, right? A bat, full moon. Gideon Bell, painted by Jasmine Nightwings. Jasmine Nightwings. That has something to do with this for sure. Jasmine Nightwings. Is like Jasmine associated with love somehow? Jasmine. Does Jasmine survive winter? What is the meaning of Jasmine? Like, so she could be talking to him. He is a prince, right? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Is he a prince? But it's something like night, I am dark and full of terror. The girl who painted him was called Night. I do not fear love. Oh. So I do not fear love. Something like these guys fear love, right? I guess it's against their rules to feel love, kind of. When you know my name, just look for my face. Oh, wait. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin in Slovane. This is the castle in Slovane. And his cousin maybe is Jasmine Nightwings. That was a note from her, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Times it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't keep playing today. Guess I'll finish this tomorrow maybe, assuming this is the last level. It's called A Slight Delay in the Peaceful March to the King's Castle. Oh right, because the Order wanted to do a peaceful march to the King's Castle. But there's a slight delay, something happens. This is a cult member that killed this guy. Which is also a cult member apparently, or a member of the party at least. Well, we'll see what's going on the next episode. Yeah. See you tomorrow maybe then. Bye.